AI algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data to create personalized learning paths for students. So, for example, if a student is struggling with a particular concept or theory or something that they're learning, the AI system can actually recommend additional resources or activities to help them with that particular concept and to just help them succeed overall. Students can access these resources at their own pace as well, which allows them to take control of their own learning journey, which is super impactful for students, especially as they kind of wrestle with the different things that they are potentially struggling with. And it can also help in situations where students aren't struggling. If they just are curious about certain topics or they do want to know more than what was covered in the classroom, then AI workflows are a great tool to help just provide extra resources or extra information that could help them make more connections and um, just grow their knowledge base in general. So, another area, though, that workflows can be particularly helpful, especially for IDs and teachers, are, in assessment areas. So, this is another area where AI and workflows can really shine. And instead of spending hours grading papers, teachers or instructional designers or whoever is conducting the assessment can actually use AI powered tools to provide instant feedback and personalized feedback for students. And I know that that is probably something that we can agree on as the most valuable piece of a lot of uh, a person's educational journey is that personalized feedback. Because when you submit something and you put the time and effort into creating it, you really do want feedback that is not only going to be very specific to what you turned in, but it's going to also help you grow and improve and refine your skills. So, AI tools can really help do this. This does not only save time for the instructor, but it also gives students control over monitoring their own progress, which again is so empowering, as I mentioned before. One example of this is using Grammarly Go, which is a generative AI tool, and it actually can provide the ability for students to brainstorm in the moment as they're going through the writing process. It can provide grammatical feedback and it checks for spelling and all sorts of things like that. But it's a great tool because it analyzes students' writing while they're in the writing process, and students are able to receive that personalized feedback instantly so they can refine their skills in the moment and they don't have to wait for summative feedback from the instructor after they've submitted their paper or whatever it is that they're writing. One other use case of workflows is automation in the LMS or the classroom. So, as AI has developed, there are several tools that have been built into LMS platforms, and this is a little bit more specific to the platform that you're working with, but it can basically help you as an instructor or an instructional designer automate some of the administrative tasks. One use case that we use a lot is Slack, and you can build workflows directly into Slack for things like reminders or just task management as the different items are completed throughout the design process. And those are very helpful. You can build in things like emails or student check ins as well. Um, and really, it just helps you make sure that you are staying in contact with everyone and everybody is on track, whether that's a design team or students in your classroom. Um, but these workflows are super great connection points to make sure that you are, um, connecting with all of these people that you're working with. So, definitely look at these tools depending on your role and what your LMS system or other communication system has to offer.